Yo, what's up, guys? Alright, so I don't know about you, but I, for one, am getting tired of covering Sonic Frontiers leaks. It's starting to get to me now. Like, I was supposed to record this video earlier in the morning, but I was just getting so burned out of this because I know we're getting Sonic Frontiers gameplay footage and everything next month in June, but I'm starting to feel it now. I'm starting to feel not the desperation, but the burnout now. It's like I am ready for just real official Sonic Frontiers news. I want to know if the leaks and the rumors have been true. I'm tired of covering leaks. This may be the last big Sonic Frontiers leak I cover until we get something new and something big. So let's get into this. But before I do, be sure to smash the like button, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and also hit that thanks button as well to show your support. Before I get into the Sonic Frontiers news, as you guys already know, we got some Sonic Origins gameplay footage the other day, and that was pretty awesome looking. You know, we got footage of Sonic 1, 2, and CD, but not Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Now, at first I was thinking, okay, Sega, you know, they're saving the Holy Grail for last. They're saving the Holy Grail for when the game comes out in June. I understand that. After all, that's the one thing that they're actually remastering, whereas Sonic 1, 2, and CD are just going to be like ports of the Christian Whitehead versions from mobile and stuff. But it's like, you know, especially after hearing some people saying that Sonic 3 and Knuckles on Origins will not, in fact, have Michael Jackson's music, that got me worried because there's some people who are not even going to buy Origins if S3 and K does not have the Michael Jackson music. You know, that's like the Last Supper without the bread. You need the bread, which is Michael Jackson's music, you know, if you're going to enjoy the whole supper. Because having the Holy Grail, which is Sonic 3 Knuckles game, is one thing, but if you don't have the bread, then, you know, it's not going to be the Holy Communion. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to give faith to Sega. Maybe that classic music pack they had in that confusing list of DLCs and pre-orders, maybe that's the exclusive pack that's going to include all of Michael Jackson's music. You know, I'm going to trust the 12 disciples that are working on Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but the Sonic Mania team, you know, headcanon and all, but I don't know. The Michael Jackson music rights are very, very weird. Sega still hasn't really explained everything to us, you know, so I'm not sure. I do know Sonic Mania, Christian Whitehead was able to get Hydro City music, Act 1 and 2, the music for those zones in the game, so I was very surprised we were even getting that. I can understand Angel Island Act 1 because that one is pretty, you know, run-of-the-mill. And if you notice, they didn't put Act 2 music because Act 2 music sounds very much like Michael Jackson. But, you know, we did get the Act 2 remixes in like Smash Bros and all that, so I don't know. It's very strange. So let's hope that we get the music in that. Now, on to Sonic Frontiers. Now, over at Tails' channel, Iizuka was interviewed, and of course, as usual, he gives breadcrumb news of Sonic Frontiers. Now, he says here, finally, as the second half of the year nears, I think we will be able to deliver the news on the release of Sonic Frontiers, a completely new action game produced by Sonic Team. It has evolved from a linear style to a new open world style. The team put a lot of effort into challenging new areas, so please look forward to it. Now, this is a lot of things, a lot of breadcrumbs, he says, so let's try to piece these breadcrumbs together. He's saying that Sonic Frontiers has evolved. It's a completely new action game, which we all know. And he said it has evolved from a linear style to a new open world style. So does he mean that Sonic Frontiers first started out as a basic boosting Sonic game, or are these now repurposed to be the cyberspace levels? Who knows, because we all know the cyberspace levels is going to borrow heavily from Sonic Unleashed and Generations gameplay style. So when he says it's evolved from a linear style to a new open world style, that makes me wonder, did Sonic Frontiers start off as a basic game, Sonic game, boost Sonic game, and then they're like, you know what, let's make this more open world to pad out the game, because you guys know Sonic Team loves padding out their Sonic games. Only time will tell. We are going to see when Sonic Frontiers comes out which part of the game's actual padding and which part of the game is actual gameplay. I'm starting to think the cyberspace levels are the ones that are the more linear or straightforward typical Sonic boost gameplay, and the open world is the one that pads out the game. There's nothing wrong with padding if the padding is good and not unnecessary. And we all know every single boost Sonic game has had a padding or a secondary gimmick to pad out the game. Sonic Unleashed had the Werehog. Sonic Colors had the Wisp gameplay. Sonic Generations had Classic Sonic. Sonic Forces had Classic Sonic and Avatar. So Sonic Frontiers, maybe the open world gameplay style is that secondary gimmick, but it's made to look like the main gameplay style of Sonic Frontiers because that's what you're going to mostly spend your time doing. So we'll see, we'll see. And I like how Iizuka says open world instead of open zone. Now let's cover these Sonic Frontiers leaks. Now, some of these leaks were written on 4chan and they were reposted on Twitter, and some of the Sonic news channels actually retweeted this. I won't name who, but yeah, it was retweeted by some Sonic news channels, and I keep on hearing these rumors. So one of them has to be true, you know, one of them has to be correct. Now, this was leaked by Blind Leak. The first one is, okay, let's get this out of the way. I just want to get into the big details for what is going on with Sonic Frontiers. Frontiers has 6 playable characters: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, you know, the usual trio, then Amy and Shadow, and a customizable character, which is the extra feature. Now, this sounds very believable. Now, Sonic, we all know Sonic is going to be playable, obviously. Shadow was playable in Frontiers. Shadow is very similar to Sonic, so I honestly doubt they're not going to bring Shadow again, because once you put Shadow in Sonic Forces, which was a half-assed game, you might as well continue bringing Shadow in future games and flesh him out more. Now, the customizable avatar is also something that I feel is going to be a recurring character in future Sonic games. Although the avatar will not and should not be important to the game or integral to the game, it should be like an added gameplay gimmick style, kind of like the Wisp were in Sonic Lost World, you know? Now that leaves Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. Now these are characters that are classic Sonic characters but have not been playable in a 3D Sonic game in ages. So I'm not sure about this, but I keep on hearing these same characters: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Avatar. I did hear someone say Blaze, but I highly doubt that. Sega in general does not give two shits about Blaze. They've been mistreating Blaze for a while now. I don't know why. Blaze wasn't even in Sonic Forces. And the fact that she plays so similar to Sonic, but they're just shafting her, is just weird. Now the second post says, Chao Garden is coming back, and it borrows mechanics from the Phantasy Star online games. You can customize it. Customization is similar to the personal quarters in the Phantasy Star online games. It also serves as the bonus room for extras. You can interact with the items. Again, since last year I've been hearing about the Chao Garden coming back in Sonic Frontiers. At this point, I will be disappointed if the Chao Garden is not in Frontiers, because I've heard about it so much. I even heard that they're going to have a Wisp Garden. At this point, I'll believe anything Garden. The third post is character customizations. Limited customization for Sonic and his friends, like auras, clothes, boost, and idle animations. More advanced and in-depth customization for customizable characters, and his customization is similar to the Phantasy Star online games. Character customizations was used in Sonic Seizures Ultimate, so it's definitely something that Sega is going to bring back. It's going to be a recurring thing. They're just going to expand on it. Open zones. It has 7 open zones that have their own unique structures and buildings. And the open zone format is similar to Monster Hunter and Phantasy Star Online New Genesis. Some zones will have villages, towns, and cities. Now when they say 7 open zones, we heard before that there's going to be 4 islands. Now maybe these 4 islands have 7 zones, and what's 7 times 4? 28. So I think there's going to be 28 cyberspace levels. I don't know. I don't know if this is 7 open zones or 7 islands, or there's going to be 4 islands with 7 open zones. We will see when the time comes. Variety of NPCs, like anime looking humans, like that pink haired human, anthros, robots, Chao, and woodland creatures. A variety of unique shops for certain items. A variety of enemies like badniks, egg pods, and the new Titan robots. So there's going to be shops to buy things, skill tree, all that. We've heard of that. Different enemies, and of course the Titans, which is a new feature in this game. Now the cyberspace stages, required to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds, located in the floating emerald shrines. Sonic is only playable during these sections. Plays like Generations and Unleashed. Okay, now this is very important. This is where things start to sound very believable. When it comes to Boost Sonic games, only Sonic and Shadow, and the Avatar if you want to include the Avatar, but only Sonic and Shadow play with the Boost gameplay. You don't see Tails, you don't see Knuckles or Amy or any of those characters unless you're playing PC mods. Now, the fact that they said we're going to have 6 characters in this game, including Amy, Tails, and Knuckles, but they're not going to be in the cyberspace stages. The cyberspace stages are only going to be Sonic focused. That sounds very believable because the cyberspace stages play like Generations and Unleashed, and only Sonic plays like that. Maybe they'll include Shadow as an afterthought or a DLC character. As far as I'm concerned, it looks like Tails, Knuckles, and Amy will only be playable in the open world sections, which is very easy to do, you know? might as well make other Sonic characters playable in those open zone stages to prevent the game from getting bland, and monotonous. But when you go to the cyberspace stages, you'll only be playing as Sonic. Makes sense. There are new stages and returning stages. Green Hill is one of them, and one of the new stages is the birthday party scene in Generations. What? This is how Sonic gets his memories. Okay, wait, hold up. They're saying there are new stages and returning stages. Green Hill is one of them, of course. But one of them is going to be that birthday party scene in Generations, and that's how Sonic gets his memories? Okay, that sounds very far-fetched. So if this happens, then this blind leak is definitely true. There's going to be online multiplayer, Sonic movie skins, pre-order bonus, and a collector's edition. Obviously, there's always collector's edition on Sonic games since like Mania. So Sega has been making that a pattern. And one of the comments on the archive leak says, Frontier still has those Sonic features, and no, the game is not empty. You can enter those temples, ruins from the Game Awards trailer, and do puzzles to get more loot and items, kind of like Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I already knew that the trailer we got in the Game Awards was just the in-game engine of the environments and the biomes. It wasn't actual Sonic gameplay. Now, some items you can hold and use as weapons, gadgets, food, or toys for your child. Also got some civilizations and small landmarks you can explore. Now the fact that you can hold things like weapons, gadgets, and gizmos in your inventory sounds a lot like Tails, because that's what Tails does. So that's it for these leaks. A lot of them sound believable, some of them sound very far-fetched, like the whole Generations Sonic going to the picnic scene that he was in Generations to get his memories. That sounds very odd, and it's like, look, I know since Sonic Colors and Generations, Sonic Team has been pulling from their previous games to connect, to make like a continuity, like making the games connect. Like with Generations, when Dr. Eggman was talking to Sonic on how he found Time Eater, it was right after the events of Sonic Colors, to bring that connectivity. Same thing with Sonic Lost World, kind of, and even Sonic Forces. It's been a loose connectivity. So if they do the same with Frontiers, I wouldn't be too surprised, because since the meta era, Sonic Team has attempted to show some type of connectivity with the games, even though the script and the story has still been shit because of Pontac and Graf. But now we got Ian Flynn writing the story, so hopefully it will be good. What do you guys think about all this? Let me know down in the comments below. But be sure to smash the like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hit that thanks button as well. But that's all I have for now, and hopefully this is the last big Sonic Frontiers info dump we get on leaks until the real thing comes out. But yeah, that's all I got for now. So until next time, I'm out.